Hey guys, this is Mr. H, and this is the last one in the graphing system of inequalities. Now, this is basically what you're going to see on the January 22nd regions. They're going to give you two inequalities, and they want you to graph them. Now, over on the right here, I've already graphed them. Now, remember, all you have to do, you can always use the calculator. So once you do this, you would do menu 51, and then you would find 2 points on each one of the lines. And basically, once you have that, you can plot those and then you would do the shading and then find the solution set. Now, I'm going to do it again. So you should know how to do that. That's always available to you, but I'm going to show you that it's if you understand how to graph linear functions, this is pretty simple. All right, so very first thing, I'm going to graph the first one. It has the y-intercept is a -3, so I'm just going to start by going to the y-axis, and I put a -3 there. Then I'm going to use the slope. The slope is 5/2, so that means I'm going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to go over 2, 1, 2. And so that's where my line is going to be. Now, for this assignment, you can see that this does not have an inequality, or equal sign, so that means you got to change this to a dashed line. So click on this, and now it's a dashed line. Now, the last thing, you got to get the shading. This is y is less than. So that means we're going to shade under the line. So if I go here, that's under. This is over, that's under. So that's how you would do the first one. So the first one is graph. Now, I'm going to look at the second one. You can see that the y-intercept is a +4. So I go to the y-axis, I put my first point there. My second point, since the slope is a -1, that means I'm going to go down 1. I'm going to go, my rise is going to be a -1, and my run is going to be a +1. So that's what my line looks like. Now, notice this has an equal sign, so that means this line should be solid. So we don't have to change anything. Now we just have to do the shading. It's y is greater than or equal to, so that means the shading is going to be on top of the line. So now we're done. This is what it should look like. If I were, let me see if I could take a quick picture of this. All right, if I were doing this on the exam, I would draw a big Superman S here so that they know that I know that this part is that's the solution set. Now, they want us to find a point in that solution set. To me, I would just go here or on the x-axis, and I would say 6, 0, because that point is clearly in there. So if I go, let me go back and finish this up. If I go back here and I put 6, 0, 6, 0, boom. Okay, it liked the graphing, it liked my solution, so it said it was a good choice. Now I'm going to do it once more. Again, I want to show you guys that most of this is pretty straightforward. So let me get this kind of blown up so you can see it. Very first thing, the y-intercept for the first one is a -5, so I'm just going to go to a -5 on the y-axis. The slope is a -1, so that means I'm going to do down 1 over 1. So that's my point. Now, because that first one does not have a inequality, then I am going to change the line to a dashed line. And now the shading is going to be on top because it's greater than. So I just click on this. Nope. There you go. So that's how the first line got it done. Second one, we're going to go to the y-intercept as a -8. So I'm going to go down here, put my point on the y-axis, and then the slope is 2. So that means it's going to be up 2 and over 1. So I'm going to go up 2 and then over 1. There's where my line should be. Again, this does not have an equal sign, so I got to make this a dash line, and my shading should be under the line. So I'm going to shade, and that's over, that's under. So now the solution set is everything, oops. The solution set is everything in this area right here. All right, so I just need a point. So I'm going to come here and choose 7, 0. So I'm just going to put in 7 and then 0. And then I'm going to submit it, see what it says. It says, okay, you did a nice job. So that's all you're doing. Now, you can always use the calculator for these, always. So don't miss these questions by making a careless mistake. I'm just saying, if you know how to graph linear functions, it's pretty simple. If you don't, then use the calculator, use menu 51, get you 2 points on each line, and then shade it, and then write a point in the solution set. Make sure you label the solution set with the Superman S, and you're good to go. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop and post this.